everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to show you my watercolor painting that I did this week. I also want to share with you all of the watercolor paintings in my sketchbook, so you'll see all of the work that I've done so far this year. And at the last part of the video, I'll also show you the letter that I got a few days ago from this local snail mail club that I recently subscribed in. So that would be by the end of the video, so you'll see everything there. But let's start with the watercolor painting first. So what I use is this Van Gogh watercolor set. I got this from Fully Booked. If you're from the Philippines, you'll know that bookstore. And also my square watercolor is also from that store. I actually bought these two at the same time. So before I start painting, I usually go through either YouTube or Pinterest to try and find, like my inspiration for the day. I also want to just put a disclaimer in here. None of the work that I have done so far in my life has been original. I am very much a beginner, so I feel like I don't think I have that skill yet of coming up with something original and just straight from my imagination. So I very heavily rely on existing art to improve myself. I hope that's okay. I am never, making money out of any of these things. This is just merely for myself and just really improving my style, and hopefully, I find my own art style in the future. So yeah, this is the watercolor painting that I ended up choosing. It is a city skyline type of painting. It's from this artist on YouTube called nano_art. So if you see the original work, what I did was extremely different from the original. Early on, I immediately thought to myself, okay, the colors that I chose were all wrong, but I still went with it. And yeah, 2 seconds in, I was like, am I still gonna continue this, or am I just gonna start from the beginning? But I didn't want to do it. I mean, that's the point of practicing. Not everything has to be, perfect, or not everything has to look good, and it's all just about making yourself better. This part, I have no idea how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it, which I really think it's the wrong process. It's just me doing a lot of dots just to try and make it look textured and try as much as I can to make them look like actual leaves. At this point, it was just getting worse and worse, but again, I just continued with it and then wanted to, fix it as much as I could. Also, I'm using my Osmo Pocket 3 to film this. I really feel like I should get a decent tripod. I started off with a normal camera tripod at the beginning of the video, and I think it was working well, but for close-up shots like this, I was just holding the camera with my right hand. It was a bit of a hassle, but thankfully the Osmo Pocket has the steady feature thing that allows you to be, even though you're a bit wobbly, the video isn't gonna come out that way. So thankfully that helped me really film this a lot better. But yeah, I feel like I should really get a decent tripod. Okay, so that was super quick. I cut off a lot of that part there, and I really only just wanted to paint a smaller piece today. So let's move on to the letter opening. I'm gonna add in here the artist's name. It's from this artist called, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I think it's OJ Market. She's a local artist, and I really love her work. Honestly, I feel like she's my favorite artist currently. Just her entire vibe, or her entire art style, is right up my alley. I love the colors, especially this letter. She did such an amazing job, and the quality was so good. I couldn't believe it was only, I paid around 600, and she let us choose the tier that we wanted. You could get one that's a lot cheaper, but obviously you're gonna get way less items, but I chose the most expensive one because I really want to get everything. You will see how much effort she put into this mail club. Every single thing was beautiful and very well thought out. She even has this comic that she created, and I think it's kind of like a recurring item in her mail club. Like every single month, you're gonna get a piece of comic that's gonna be like a full entire story by the end of the year. Maybe that's what I'm assuming, but it's just amazing to me. The quality is super good. Yeah, I love every single thing. For whatever reason, my mic decided to stop recording. So apologies if the audio suddenly changed like out of nowhere, but anyway, as I was saying, with this mail club, it really is, I think, a lot of fun to open. Just the art itself is so amazing. So you can see every single thing is just very beautifully done. So if you guys are looking for, like your first mail club that you want to subscribe in, I highly recommend this artist. I feel like you are getting your money's worth and more. It's just a work of art, truly. And for the last part of the video, this is just a bunch of work that I have done on this watercolor sketchbook. As I've mentioned earlier, everything here is not original. I wish they were, but they're not. This is just a way for me to practice. I really like some of these, but a lot of them I also was very disappointed in. But again, this is just a way for me to practice. I feel like, as with any other skill, you're not gonna get better if you're not doing it. So this is just me trying to improve my watercolor paintings. And yeah, thank you again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!